Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Corey Guyton back with a special edition of Through the Eyes of a Man, the Inspirational series to women. I'll explain why it's special in a little bit, but I want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting this cause, everyone who's been sending feedback, everyone who's been just leaving comments and reposting the videos on their Facebook and their Twitters. I thank you because this is our movement, and it's not just my movement because it's bigger than me. And I want to say, if you want to be a part of this, if you want to do some spoken word pieces I can put on these videos, or if you want to just say some inspirational words, let me know and we'll figure out how we can incorporate you, because it's not just about me. And so I really want you to be a part of this and have an investment into this movement because it's bigger than us. And so just thank you for all the feedback. And so I'm going to start off this special edition with something that happened this weekend that was a complete blessing to myself, and we were a blessing to others. I had the ability or the opportunity to go to the Big XII Conference on Black Student Government in Missouri. It was in Columbia, Missouri at the University of Missouri, Mizzou, and it was a complete blessing to be there. And I did not know what to expect. Usually when I go to conferences, I usually go to academic conferences and do presentations there on research I've done. And typically you get around 40 to 50 people in your sessions. And so that was my expectation for this conference. And so I did a presentation on Through the Eyes of a Man, the truth about college dating revealed to women, because my audience at the time was college women. And I did not know what to expect. I walked into the room. There were almost over 200 women in that room. Could you imagine that? And 99% of the women were black, a few weren't. We had a wonderful time. And could you just imagine having 200 women, with most of them being beautiful black queens, dressed in professional attire, and just want to learn and be successful in life? That's an amazing, amazing feat. Just to know that society puts two negative stigmas associated with black women, which is being black and being a woman, and to have all of them in the room showing that they're gonna be somebody and that they're not gonna settle. That was just an amazing feeling. And then God allowed myself and my beautiful queen Chutney to be a blessing to them through this presentation and just through making these connections. I have so many Facebook requests, so many Twitter requests after this. Chutney has a new following also, some young ladies that want her to mentor her, and it's a blessing. And a part of this special edition is to reveal something new to you that God put on our heart. And we thought about this well before we went to the conference, and it's just amazing it got confirmed through this conference, because the young ladies, they want us to work together a lot. And so we, like I said, this been in the works for about 2 weeks now, and we decided that we are going to do a YouTube show similar to this one, but we're going to do it together because we feel like the media portrays black couples in a bad light. You look at Bobby and Whitney on their show, it wasn't necessarily positive. Housewives of Atlanta, yeah, Chutney got me watching that. But Housewives of Atlanta, you see Nene and her husband going through a divorce, the lady that's a model, her and her husband having major issues, and it's not a positive image of black love in the media. And so we want to come on and basically change those stereotypes. Now, are we going to sit here and say everything in our relationship is always 100% peachy great? Of course we have challenges, and we want to talk about those challenges. We're going to talk about things about her going back natural. She literally had hair past her shoulders and she cut it off to this length. And so we're going to talk about her transition and my transition, because I had to go through a transition also because of what society says, a beautiful woman is. And so I'm going to tell you some of the challenges I had, some of the challenges she had, and we're going to talk about those things. We're going to talk about, we still have people that we have histories with connected to us, and we know about them. And we're going to talk about who we decided to keep in our relationship and why we chose to cut some people out. And we're just going to try to help people, because we feel like everyone is meant to be loved and be in a happy relationship. And we want to help. And we want to show some of the happy sides of our relationships. You're going to see you're going to see my personality come out a little more, because here I'm really serious because I want you to know it's a serious message. But there, you're going to see the way we interact, my bubbly side, my crazy side. And so it's going to be every Monday, because I was putting videos out here Monday and Thursday. So that video is going to take the Monday slot, and I'm going to still continue to do these on Thursday. And so look out for that, and please support us, because we really need to change the image of black love out there, because it is possible. And I don't want you to feel like you have to settle. We want you to have the greatest relationship ever. And we feel like we love our relationship, and we feel like everyone should love their relationship. So please look out for that. We're going to put out those videos once a week. Please do. And the next topic, I want to let you know about the next topic I'm going to do, and it'll be this Thursday, and it's going to be really big. It's going to be a topic about this notion that all men are going to cheat. And I'm going to talk about how society has created this thought in our mind that we should expect that men are going to cheat. And when you have that expectation, what happens is, if it happens, then you just say, oh, it was just justified. And sometimes you just settle for that. And that is not true. And so I'm going to talk about that on Thursday. But I'm going to tell you some conversations I had with men that some men think that is true. And so look out for that. That's going to be good. It's going to be exciting. And I'm going to give some great insight. But look out for Chutney and I. It's going to be called Young, Black, Educated, and in Love. Because we're both young. We're both educated. She completed all the requirements for a PhD. So she's Chutney Walton, PhD. I'm almost there. We're not going to tell people you have to get a PhD. What we're going to say is just strive for the best with what you're trying to do. That's all we're trying to say. We're both young, black, educated, and we're in love. And we want to tell you how we communicated. We were distant for a long time. We're going to tell you how we communicated. And another thing I want to put out there, I do want to put a plug in for somebody. Tobias Q. Brown. And I say the Q because that's his middle name, but I want to say that because that's his website, TobiasQBrown.com, TobiasQBrown.com, because he was a complete blessing at this conference. I have known Tobias for about 7 or 8 years. We met when we were in undergrad, and we were both just trying to make it through college. And we kept in touch, and we did not know we were both going to be at this conference this weekend. And he was a blessing to me. He has been speaking for over 10 years now, and he has so much experience with it. And he gave me some pointers, some advice, and he was just a complete blessing this weekend. If you're struggling with academics, he's the academic man. I talk about relationships and dating. He went from a 1.2 GPA, 1.3 GPA, 1.2 to a 3.93, and he has the formula. So look him up. That's what he does. He helps people get back on track academically. So check him out, and we're working together to help make changes in this world, on college campuses, just in the world in general, because God has given us a platform to speak, and he has given us knowledge to pass on to others. So look out for us. Big 12, welcome to these videos. I know a lot of you say you were going to follow these videos. Welcome. And just please, please, please just repost these videos on your wall to your friends. Put them on Twitter. This is our cause, and we're just going to change this world as best as we can with the platforms that we're given. So we want to thank you and welcome you, and we love all of you. Chutney and I are going to be here. We're going to have a great time. And remember, CoreyGuyton@gmail.com is my email. Email me about anything. Anybody from Big 12 that email me, I already responded to you, because that's the way I work. If I say I'm going to respond, I'm going to respond. It's going to be personal. I'm not going to send a generic email. I'm going to respond to you personally. Chutney the same way. And so just email us, CoreyGuyton@gmail.com. And it's not just for Big 12 people, for anybody. Also is YouTube.com/Corey Guyton. Please join the YouTube channel. It's www.coreyguyton.com, and it is Facebook, Corey.Guyton. And the book, I have the book cover. I'm going to reveal it really soon. I'm so excited. And so the book should be printed within the next week or so. And so they're going to be available. I'm going to make sure in Thursday's video I tell you exactly where to go. Go on my website. You're going to be able to find out how to get the book. The book, I promise you, is going to be worth it. And so I'm just excited because God is moving. And so just thank you for tuning in, and look out for this new edition with Chutney and I. It's going to be very helpful, and we're going to let God use us. So thank you, ladies. If you think like a queen, you will act like a queen, causing others to treat you as a queen, because you are all queens. Thank you, and have a blessed day.